The title of the video isn't me over exaggerating the news because this literally happened right in front of me, like I saw this being promoted to me. YouTube, or rather YouTube ad, is promoting an illegal scam product, and it's quite the story. Now, being scammed is nothing new. I mean, we've all been scammed one way or another. It's just a thing that happens, and I would like to say it's just a part of life. Now, there are many different scams out there, but there's one scam that happened to a lot of people, and this is one we can all agree has happened to us personally. A product being shown to do something in an ad, and the reason you plan on buying it, only for you to buy the product, and the product does not do what is shown in said ad. This is not only false advertising, but the most common scam out there, and the product I'm talking about used this type of scam to get people to buy it. Now, before I actually go and talk about the illegal scam product, I should probably mention YouTube isn't the only platform that's promoting this. In fact, this product was also promoted on social media sites like TikTok, Instagram, TikTok again. But the reason why I'm more focused on pinning most of the blame when it comes down to the platform that promoted this, aka YouTube, more so than TikTok and Instagram, is mainly due to the fact that YouTube has kind of put people like me in this position. What am I talking about? Well, it's no new news that YouTube has been trying to force people to watch as many ads as possible on a YouTube video. I mean, you see 2 to 4 ads per YouTube video, and some of those ads are like 15 to 30 second unskippable ads. Not to mention, when you pause the video, you also get hit with an ad, so yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. YouTube even decided to put programs in place to stop people from using ad blockers. In fact, the only way you're going to be able not to watch YouTube ads is from paying from YouTube's YouTube subscription plan, aka YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium has only a handful of good features, but the main reason why people buy this plan is so they don't have to watch ads. And for the people like me who don't pay for YouTube Premium, we get hit with a crazy amount of ads. So you can kind of see that YouTube has kind of placed people like me into this kind of box per se. Us common folk, which is like 80, maybe 85% of people that use YouTube and don't use YouTube Premium. Now, you're probably wondering, how can YouTube let this happen? How dare YouTube allow this kind of stuff on their platform? How did these scam artists manage to get their scam product approved from YouTube to allow them to show their ads on the platform? Well, it's actually kind of easy. I mean, once you have a Google account, you pretty much link all your stuff to this ad, aka link your product, and pay a certain amount of money to YouTube ads for how many times you want your ad video up. I mean, it can cost somewhere between 10 to 30 cents per viewer on average to see your ads, so it's not really a lot of money depending on how many times you want your ad to be out there. Now, another thing I should probably mention is, could YouTube actually be legally responsible for showing this illegal scam product on their platform? And the answer is yes, and it's also no. It's a bit complicated, because of course it is when you're dealing with a multi-million-dollar company. Now, YouTube might be legally liable for endorsing an advertisement for fraudulent product based on the situation and relevant legislation. The platform typically enjoys protection under the Section 230 of the Communication Decency Act, CDA, which protects internet platforms like YouTube from being held liable from third-party content, including from advertisers. Nonetheless, there are multiple exceptions and situations in which YouTube or any platform may encounter legal accountability. Now, if YouTube recognizes fraudulent or scam advertisement and does not act to take it down or stop it from appearing, it might be perceived as supporting or facilitating the unlawful activity. For instance, if a commercial breaches YouTube advertising rule and the platform is aware yet still displays it, there may be a basis for legal responsibility. In that scenario, the platform might be seen as enabling a scam, particularly if it persists in displaying the ad upon learning of its deceptive nature. Additionally, if YouTube partakes in misleading advertising methods or contributes to endorsing a fraudulent product, it may be held liable. This could occur if the platform is determined to be supporting the product or deceiving consumers through its own marketing actions. Although platforms such as YouTube generally aren't accountable for content created by users, they might still bear responsibility if they are actively engaging in deceptive marketing of product. Aside from federal safeguards, certain state-level consumers protection laws may also be relevant. Numerous states enforce straightened laws against misleading advertising, and YouTube could be held accountable under those regulations if it published scam ads that damage consumers. For example, if the fraudulent advertisement contains deceptive claims or assurance that misleads or cheats consumers, state regulators might look into it and possibly act against the platform. So yeah, that's a lot of yapping on my part, but you pretty much get the point. The legal situation on whether YouTube can be held accountable for having a scam ad such as this just roaming around their platform is this or that. If they know about the scam ad that's on their platform and do nothing, they can be held accountable, but if they don't, then they won't be held accountable. But at the same time, how the hell am I supposed to know if YouTube knows that there's a scam ad on their platform? Like, I can hypothetically report a scam ad to YouTube, but that's not saying that they'll actually do something. I mean, there are dozens of scam ads on YouTube every day, and people have been complaining about them on sites like Reddit and Twitter, and YouTube hasn't really done jack shit. Not to mention, if a specific scam ad is not getting mass reported like other scam ads, most likely that scam ad is still going to be on the site. Seeing how it doesn't really seem to be a problem that YouTube should deal with since there's so little people reporting it. Again, I should probably mention, I'm not saying YouTube should take 100% of the blame in this situation. Obviously, the guys who made the scam product and is using YouTube to spread around their advertisement for said scam product should be fined, maybe even jailed. But YouTube should really take a second look at the people who want to promote their stuff on their platform. Now that we got the whole why I partly blame YouTube for this and should YouTube be held legally for having stuff like this on their platform section, let's talk about what the actual product is that nearly scammed me. Now, if you're a gamer, this is a product that you would definitely like, or at least, you know, the product that's being advertised, not the actual product that's being sold. And I'm talking about the Keyboy Inlight. Now, for first glance, it kind of looks like a Game Boy, which I'm pretty sure the creators of this product had, you know, in mind. That's what they were intending. I mean, it's also called the Keyboy, so yeah. Now, when I first saw the ad for this product, I did something that I almost never do, and that is actually fully watch the ad. I did not skip it because it intrigued me. And once the ad actually ended, I actually clicked the link at the very end, and it took me to the homepage website for this product, which gave me a lot more information on what this thing really is. And I'm just gonna read the homepage on what the people or the creators say this product does. Relive the golden era of the 2000s gaming and enjoy nostalgic of playing up to 20,000 pre-installed classics across 20 vintage console emulators spanning from the iconic NES all the way to the PlayStation 1 and beyond. Enjoy a vast library of games with 64 gigabytes or 128 gigabytes. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, 20,000 games all in this little small device? That's wild. If your kids missed out on the pure joy of gaming in the golden age of the 2000s, the Keyboy is the perfect to experience all the most iconic childhood games and take a nostalgic trip back in time, finding the game you could ever want in our vast library of 20,000 games. So yeah, you can pretty much get all this 20,000 older games all playable on this one device, all for $350. Sorry, or rather $175. Silly me, I almost forgot about the autumn sale. 50% off, what a deal. Now, just from looking at the homepage, it seems like this whole thing is legit. The device looks real, there's a sale, and most importantly, they have reviews showing on the page. And from the reviews, a lot of people like the Keyboy. I mean, they even show people taking pictures and showing how they got the product in their hands. Kinda weird how every single good review among the 286 reviews show the fact that the customer got the product with a picture, and the only reviews that I can find that did not show a picture were the 1-star reviews. Now, everything looked fine and dandy. That is until I actually clicked the video that was on the homepage, which revealed one of the many red flags about this product. You see, among the many older title games that is presented with this product, you notice a couple more newer game titles that should not be able to run a device with the tech that is being used. And that right there was the first red flag among the many that made me realize that this product was a huge scam. I mean, look, you can play GTA 5, God of War, Fortnite, Black Myth Wukong, hell, you can even play Mortal Kombat on it as well. Bitch, I can barely play Mortal Kombat on my Nintendo Switch and you're telling me I can play it on that piece of shit? What this reminds me of, and I don't know if anyone else remembers this, but back in the day when GTA 5 was relatively new, there were these ads showing that people could play GTA 5 for free on their smartphone, right? And this ad was mainly targeted to people who didn't have a console or PC to play GTA 5 or just didn't own GTA 5. So pretty much the way that it would operate, it would pretty much say, here, click this link in the bottom of the video if you want to play GTA 5. And this link would take you to this website in which you would either have to A, do a survey, or 3, make an account on some sketchy ass website. And once you did that, you were actually able to play Grand Theft Auto. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. It was a scam, and now the people have your information, or you spent 10 to 15 minutes of your life wasted doing these useless surveys. Now, another red flag was the actual reviews. You see, 9 out of 10 times, the website will do its very best to try and make this product that's being sold look very awesome and legit and everyone loves it. And the best way to do that is to put on a couple fake reviews showing how the product is. But if you actually do a bit of research on the Keyboy and see what people are saying on other sites like Reddit and even their own YouTube channel, yes, the company's YouTube channel that promotes this, you can see that people are calling out this product. And last but not least, the sale countdown. Now, this is a thing that many companies do to try and sell a product, and that is put a countdown for a sale to tell you if you don't buy this product now, then you're gonna have to pay for it full price later. Here's the sneaky thing though, the sale doesn't stop when the countdown hits 0. In fact, it restarts. And this is kind of a way to trick new and newer people who check out the website at different times. In fact, the Keyboy website has had this autumn sale for a long time since the product first released, I think. So in reality, you're not buying this product on a sale. In fact, you're just buying it full price. The $350 is non-existent. You are paying the freaking $195. That is the full price. Now, I would not be calling this tactic out because this is a thing that many companies use to get their sales going, but again, this is an illegal scam product. Oh wait, I haven't talked about why this product is illegal. Okay, I should probably mention that now. The Keyboy device is an emulator. And for the 10% of gamers who don't know what emulators is, an emulator is typically a program that lets you run software from a completely different device on your computer. The most common use for emulators are to play video games and run different operating systems. Now, a thing I should probably mention is, by law, emulators themselves are not illegal. In fact, they're quite legal. Now, you're probably wondering though, I just said this product is illegal, so why am I saying it's legal now? Now, it's not so much that the Keyboy itself is illegal, but rather what comes with the Keyboy, and that is the 20,000 pre-installed games. Most likely the games were downloaded off a ROM websites and they got these games for free, which makes this piracy. And the reason you're buying the Keyboy is so you can play these games. The memory card won't work without the emulator, and the emulator is useless without that memory card of pre-installed games. Plus, just because emulators themselves aren't illegal, that's not stopping companies like Nintendo from taking them down. Now, these are just some red flags that I noticed before purchasing the product. But let's talk about afterwards. Now, I'm just gonna say it, it does not get any better whatsoever. One thing about the Keyboy is the performance for some of the more built out games like GTA San Andreas, which is just laggy man, along with some other games as well. There's also the fact that there's not 10,000 or even 20,000 games on the memory card like they said. Those damn liars, bro. And quite a handful of games that are on the memory card are just, for some reason, their default language is Chinese. Why are the games Chinese? Like, to be completely honest, the older 2D games like Mario or Kirby, you don't even need to buy this product to play those games. I can literally run these games on my iPhone X. I can literally jailbreak my phone, download an emulator app, download the games off the ROM websites, and play it on my 5, 6, 7-year-old device. Alright, not saying you should do that because it's illegal, but I'm just saying you don't need to spend that kind of amount of money for this product. Now, I should mention that there is a refund option for the Keyboy, and if you don't like it, you can return it within 15 days. But the thing is, they have to have this though, because, well, one, they showed a bunch of games in the ads that aren't able to run on the device, Plus, those games don't come with the product. 2, there are not 20,000 or even 10,000 games like they said. 3, the performance of some of the world built out games are ass. And 4, which is a pretty big one, is the fact that the Keyboy, or rather what comes with the Keyboy, the main reason you're buying the Keyboy, is illegal, and that is the games that come with the device. So yeah, if they don't want to face any real legal problems, they have to have this. I mean, the Nintendo assassins are currently out hunting prey, and it seems they might sue people for just using emulators to play their games. So yeah, imagine what they'll do to the creators who created the Keyboy. Now, the thing about the device is that there's actually many different versions, or rather products, that do the same thing but are made and run by a different company. And while the product itself is still illegal, these versions of the emulators devices are actually not so much a scam and actually have quite a positive reputation, more or less. But yeah, that's the scam story of the month, at least for me, people. There's always going to be a new scam every single month that I'm going to see on YouTube. Maybe I'll do like a little mini series talking about different scams on different platforms. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. It's relatively new. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible. But yeah, bye.